Welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, looking for glory.
My name is Tyler, the etiquette master, Matheson.
And my name is Tory Thompson, and welcome to Baseless Claims, the only show on the net that is 2/3 vaccinated.
Oh, shit!
We're almost ready to take on the world, folks.
I just need to schedule mine and figure out a place that I can qualify at, because I am most certainly not a, I was going to say protected veteran, but that's not what I meant to say at all.
Thank you so much, Tay.
No, I was filling out a bunch of job applications today, so that was on the brain. Qualified as a, what's the fucking term I'm looking for?
Oh, sick, frail-bodied person.
Yeah,
No.
you don't have bad body.
Essential worker. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm definitely not one of those, so I have to figure out how to... What's a frail body thing I can do to convince the vaccination people that I do need this good Joe Biden cum in my arm?
Shingles.
Shingles.
Wait.
Gets you out a lot of things.
Hold on, I think we got to make the... Y'all see him fall up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look.
Objectively funny.
It's
Objectively funny.
not just that we're all not conservative and we all did passionately hate President Donald J. Trump.
Speak for yourself, T.
When any president does something funny, we're gonna laugh at it.
And whenever, we have to hold presidents to a standard. Like, when Trump does some funny goofball shit in the past and falls over or makes a bad hand motion, we all laugh at it. That doesn't mean we're going to excuse the same behavior with Joe Biden.
Wait, what if... Okay, hold on. But what if this very thing is what could get your bad body a vaccine? What if you, walk into every clinic and you're just, stumbling around and, tripping up the stairs like crazy, and every time you walk out of the bathroom, a big piece of toilet paper on your shoe?
I just skip my head off of the top step. Can I get vaccinated, please?
I don't think you're getting up from that one. Those are all tile steps inside those vax clinics.
You got to do the Joe Biden act with it, too. You can't just fall down the stairs. You got to fall down the stairs and then be like, come on, man. And then my pops lost his job. And I was there and I asked my mom and she said, number one, here's the thing. Number two, that's the deal, man. Come on, man. Then they'll give it to you.
I love how that's accurate, because when Joe Biden speaks, he doesn't really say anything, does he?
I don't think any American president has ever spoken and said something. I think that's just everyone hey, can we get universal health care? I hear what the American people are saying, and as a representative, I'm here to tell you that I can do these things that would benefit the country and strengthen us. And looks like that's all about the time I have. God bless. See you guys.
Bless. Yeah.
See the difference between talking to a regular politician like that and talking to someone about it like, Bernie Sanders, to be like, hey, can we have universal health care? And he just looks at you and goes, I fucking wish. I'm working on it.
I'm
I'd love
trying.
to say yes, but it's not going to happen.
I'd love to be able to say yes. I would love to kick the shit out of Jeff Bezos, okay? I'd love to just kick his fucking teeth in.
Throw me in the octagon with him.
I'd like to pinch his tiny little penis.
I'll bust and punch his ass.
Look, it's me, it's Elon Musk, and it's Jeff Bezos in the octagon. What happens? Ed Markey, he gives me a chair. I hit Elon with the chair. Then I put Jeff Bezos in a chokehold. Double tap out. I win. Okay?
And then we get universal health care.
Should it go the way we all think it's going to go, though, where I get punched once and die?
Crumble to
By
dust.
these much younger men.
No, it's not going to happen. My resolve will keep me alive. I'm good friends with Dana White. I'll get him on the phone.
I don't
I'll
think he
organize
is. I'm pretty sure that I know where Dana White's head's at.
Well, it's very shiny. Why is...
Yeah.
What's up with UFC people and being bald?
Well, I'm pretty sure that you don't want people ripping at your hair
Yeah,
if your
exactly.
job is to get into fistfights with big men.
big men and women,
Yeah.
and women who are just going to be punching the ever living shit out of you and then kicking you.
The
every
women
once in a
keep their
while.
hair though. The women UFC fighters keep their hair. They usually put it in like pigtails.
They'll put it up, yeah, so it's like harder to grab onto.
I don't know. I'd
think
I'd
it
argue
is.
that that's a handle right there, pal.
That is
You
a
yank
literal
them down
handle.
to the ground and just put your knee.
There is a reason they call pigtails handlebars. They're quite
Tyler.
easy to grab.
Tyler.
How much fucking respect would you have
Tyler.
if you were watching UFC and one of the big men took the other big man down and he put his knees on the guy's like forearms and then he just sat there with his knuckle like in the middle of his chest going like, name 10 candy bars, name 10 candy bars. Just giving him the full big brother treatment.
Even more fucked up, pins them down and then just like pulls out a feather from
And
their
starts
boxing
tickling.
shorts.
That's at that point, that's already a thing. It's called competitive endurance tickling. And there's a very fascinating documentary on it. You might be thinking, is it a sport? Spoiler alert. No, it's gay as hell.
And that's not a slur. It is just objectively
It's
gay.
objectively
It's just
homoerotic.
objectively gay. I love the term objectively because, like, there are some things obviously you can use it for, but using it in non-obvious situations is like one of my favorite things as of late. Cause like, holy shit, we were in my friend Josh and I were in the grocery store. We were going over bagel choices for fucking breakfast or whatever, and he's like, "Which one do you want?" And I looked at the everything bagel. I'm like, "Well, those are just objectively better." He's like, "Oh yeah, subjectively."
Objectively, they have everything on them.
Yes, they're
so like,
objectively
what would I
better.
rather have? Would I rather have a breakfast bagel, or would I rather have a garlic bagel, or would I have an everything? It's got all of those things. It's a
Yeah,
2-for-1 essentially.
exactly.
You'd be stupid.
What
No.
other things are objectively good?
Well, I think objectively the best is a cinnamon bagel, but
Yeah, but that's
No.
on the everything bagel.
No, that's
it's not.
that's contextually the best.
Tori, it says everything on the bagel.
Yeah, it's a literal everything bagel.
that's true. They can't lie on those.
Yeah.
You literally can't lie on packaging. And plus, no one would even do that.
The bagel industry is notoriously honest.
Yeah. I give all of my, like, literally every unemployment check I get, I spend money at Brugger's Bagels. The whole
Yeah.
damn thing.
Yeah. It's hard not. You can't just, what are you going to get one bagel and just be satisfied?
No.
You're going to buy the goddamn shit. You're going to open up a franchise. Get yourself, hey, Tyler, get the job for yourself.
Yeah,
Use that unemployment to buy a franchise of Brugger's Bagels, and you make the job for yourself, Tyler.
Hell yeah.
I'm the only employee at this Brugger's Bagels, and it does poorly because I forget to make all of the bagels
yeah.
in the morning.
You do make the bagels, but you just eat them all.
Yeah, and you're a nasty. You eat all the bagel dough because you're a nasty boy.
And when the customers come in and are like, yeah, can I get 2 bagels? We're out. What do you mean you're out? This is a Brugger's Bagels. Please leave.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I really screwed the pooch again this time. And they're like, hey, don't worry about it. You're a small business owner. Like, come on. I'm like, no, you're trying. We could see it.
All right, well, if I can't get a bagel, can I at least get a cup of coffee? And then just cuts back to you, and you're like, sorry, we're out.
The only reason Brugger's HQ doesn't just fucking assassinate me is because they're just like, he's a cute kid. We'll keep him around.
It's because you do pay full price for every bagel you consume.
You know what the best part about the coffee bit, Tori, is that the coffee that he'd be drinking wouldn't even be Brugger's Bagels coffee. It'd be like Starbucks or some shit.
It's Dunkin' Donuts
Yes,
coffee.
there we
Are you
go.
kidding? I'm not going
Now,
to Starbucks.
what the fuck is with you in Dunkin' Coffee, Tyler?
Look, Dunkin' just has the best out of any of the, like, fast coffee chains. They just got the best shit.
Hard disagree.
I don't think you know what the good shit is,
Yeah.
It sure as shit ain't Starbucks.
No,
I agree
argue
with
that
that.
Starbucks is a little better. Yeah.
I don't think Starbucks has good black coffee, but I also just don't think that any of the fast chains have good coffee.
I mean, Caribou has an okay coffee.
None of them are chemically brewing it to a perfect temperature and using a
Look, Tyler-
specific brewer.
Tyler, I don't want to get into this, okay? But just because I get premium extraction through my Chemex pour over with the coffee, with the water that I'm using, the filtered water at exactly 200 degrees on a medium coarse grind, you know, I am blooming it for exactly 40 seconds with 100 grams of water
The
and getting
only
that perfect
reason
4.5 minute brew time.
the only reason you think it tastes any better is because you're essentially just huffing your own farts along with it. You're just taking a big old fart in that Chemex, and you're like,
No, Tyler, it's because what I'm putting in there is very fresh USA roasted beans. I know the exact elevation that my beans were grown at, Tyler. What do you know? That there's a Dunkin' down the street? You pedestrian piece of shit.
yeah, I know there's a Dunkin' down the street, and I know it's America's favorite diuretic. Yeah, what else do I need to know?
That I'll agree with. I'll give him that. That's like a look, Tyler. I might be way better than you as a person because of my good coffee brewing, but I'm not. I've been to a Dunkin'. Their donuts aren't even good. Like
No, I
their
don't like
donuts
their
are
donuts
very
either.
mediocre.
I'd rather go to a Quick Trip for donuts than Dunkin'.
Look, I'm a very simple man.
Yeah, you
I go to one man and one man only for my coffee, and that's Mr. Coffee because it's in the fucking name, okay?
And it comes in a nice little K-cup. You can just pop it right in there, and it was ground
Hey,
a year ago. and-
Mr. Coffee, he don't fuck around with that. He knows one thing and one thing only, and even if he did, I would trust him because his name is quite literally Mr. Coffee.
Wow, you could get a lot of... So, like, I could just call myself, like, Mr. Sex, and people would be like, that dude knows. He knows how to fuck.
Yeah,
Good.
if you change your name, yeah, do it.
That's why meteorologists are always like, my name is Skip Tornado or some shit like that. It's like, they're never going to believe me if my name is like... I don't know.
Dan Johnson. Like, no. What the fuck is that?
No, you got to give it something really, really crazy. Like, oh, my name is David Tectonic Plate. And I'm here to tell you about the weather.
My name is Cumulo Thundercloud.
Oh, fuck, that's a real good one. Sounds like
I just
a
like the
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
pleasantness of just, hi, I'm Steven Sunshine. It's like a Care Bear.
Steve,
a
what's
Care
the
Bear
one-
as a
he
human.
has to specifically live in California where it never fucking rains.
Yeah. He is also going to have to deal with getting the shit kicked out of him a lot.
It's got to be like a douchier name. Like, my name is Bryce Sunshine. Here on the beach today, I don't know. There's going to be some killer waves for you to check out. The sun, it's going to be big. It's going to be hot. I don't know what else you want to know from me, okay? Now, I got my bro, Ches, in the back of the station right now. He just rolled up a fat fucking doink for us both. We're going to hit that. We're going to longboard to the beach. We're going to get some ices. That's the weather, man. It's perfect day for doinks and ices.
Then you have the guy up in Alaska whose name is Gray Grayman. It's like another day with no sun.
Yeah. My name is Winter Depression. The weather is bleak, folks.
And it
Bye.
has been for 45 years.
It's just, and now we go to winter depression for the weather. The camera cuts over to like camera B. He's just like, not even standing. He's just sitting on the ground, like on the green screen. It's not even up yet.
Yeah, no, the green screen's still green, like it hasn't been keyed out yet.
There's a half-drinking bottle of whiskey just on the edge of frame.
Are we here just to suffer?
You know, I know. The weather's not getting better, guys.
Neither is my
Just-
marriage.
I don't know. It's cold. I'm bored. And then thanks, winter. I like my favorite one of those is Bryce. Bryce Sunshine. I want a college frat bro to be the weatherman for every single fucking station. Because I feel like they could at least give like a positive spin on it. Like,
That's the thing. It would be a positive spin, though. He'd be like, look, we got a fucking fat dude right now that we're about to go smoke. We're going to longboard to the beach. It's going to be so fucking snug, dude. And then the fucking green screen will be keyed out, and it'll just show the 7-day forecast. And it's like thunderstorms and like rain. But he's just like so optimistic and like just looking at the greener grass on the other side. And he's lying to everyone.
he could be lying, or he could just find a way to like spin it as like, how's the weather looking, Bryce? The weather is not going to be so good, but what that gives you an excuse to do is stay inside. I just bought a 600-piece puzzle that I'm going to try working on while I'm off like 12 Coors Light. It's going to be fucking insane. back to you guys.
I love
Like,
that.
he can put a positive spin on anything. I love Bryce Sunshine.
Bryce, tell us about the weather today. Well, dude, it's gonna be a fucking slammer out there today. 75 and sunny, and it's gonna continue into the next day. I'm gonna keep it brief so I can go outside and shred some waves. Catch you later, Tommy. I fucking hate you, Bryce. All right, tonight at 6.
He looks at the anchor and he's like, "Hey, babe, by the way, you left your panties at my house last night." Winks.
Oh.
And she's just like,
You can see her cheeks get really red.
Yeah,
but she's not upset. He's hot. He's fucking hot.
Bryce
for sure.
is hot. Bryce is fucking hot.
She's a little giggly and she's like, okay, on to sports.
She clearly has a wedding ring on.
No, the anchors are married.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's a husband-wife duo.
And the male anchor is just like, fucking hate you,
Fuming.
Bryce. So today in news.
But the problem is Bryce is so positive and just such a good dude that it's like, it doesn't even matter. Like, he just hates him and he's like, "Hey, but Eric, I told you could come over too. Like, the more the merrier, man.
Gonna be doing some mushrooms and looking through a photo album."
Hey, I just took some shrooms and like, I bet you wear briefs, right? I wouldn't mind those on my floor too, Eric."
And as he's leaving the studio, he calls out like, "Oh, and don't forget I told Dr. Jensen hi. Your marriage counselor. All right, see you, bye."
Bryce is fucking everyone. And it's because he's just so positive. He's so damn positive. He can report that there's a tornado and he's like, "Hey, but the thing is, I'm off a fuck ton of Molly right now. And like, I'm going to stay inside, stay away from the windows. But like, you can just kind of zone out, listen to the sirens. It's almost like a rave music. I'm going to have a drum machine going."
Yeah,
there's a
dude.
good way to look at it, man.
Your secure basement is acoustically perfect for something like that. So look on the bright side, man.
Plus, we're also having a Crash Team Racing tournament at my house tomorrow. So be there, be square, losers. Hey, Johnny, sorry about cucking you.
Heelys out.
No, he's got a penny board. We all know it.
Yeah.
He's got a penny board.
That he has a penny board for inside the studio, and then when he gets to the door to exit the studio, he grabs his longboard.
Bryce doesn't walk. He skates everywhere. His fucking casket is going to be on wheels.
Of course it is.
Yeah, walking doesn't bring him joy, and Bryce only does things that Bryce likes.
Hell yeah. We like Bryce.
And he does talk about himself like that a lot. Like, he
Dude.
describes himself in the third person.
But he's so nice.
I want
like,
to
he can't
fucking
even
hang
care.
out with Bryce. Holy shit.
I feel like if I met Bryce, I'd want to kick the shit out of him.
Nah,
At
I feel like
first.
the idea of Bryce pisses you off.
Yeah.
But then once you get to know him, you're just like, damn, I like Bryce. He's a cool guy.
I think it's the exact opposite. I think the idea of Bryce is something fun that I like, and I think actually meeting him, I'd be like, and I understand, I recognize fully that this is my own shit. But
was
I would
gonna
just
say,
say,
I
like,
think it's
no
'cause
one's
you're
fucking
so-
that. Like, no one's that fucking positive. Fuck off. What are you doing? Like, fuck you. You're being a fake piece of shit. Fuck, who does this fucking guy think he is? Fuck him. I'd be so.
And then he
And I
figures
fully
out,
recognize that that's me. But
like he figures this out and confronts you. He's like, "Hey, Tory, look, I've heard that you might have some beef with me about my general positivity. I just want to let you know, man, we all cope in different ways. And I'm sorry if my overall positivity kind of crushes your vibes, man. But hey, I didn't mean
Bro.
anything by it. I just want to be friends and hang out, man."
anyway,
It's all
bro,
chill,
sorry. I
man.
brought you a case of tacos.
I know you like them with Doritos in them, so I made sure there's extra Doritos in there for you. All right, man, chill. Also, if you ever want to come over, we're smoking the fucking hookah tonight. Gonna light that shit up. I got some strawberry strain. Peace out. And then he penny boards away.
Oh, and if you're looking for a good time with your old man Brycey boy here, just hit me up for that too. I'm good. Skates away. I fucking love Bryce, dude.
I love Bryce.
He would make me hate him, and then he would make me absolutely fall for him, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you would.
you would
damn it,
love
Bryce.
him.
You would bottom for Bryce in a fucking heartbeat.
Okay, everyone, get that trending. Hashtag bottom for Bryce.
Oh boy.
Bottom for Bryce. What was his name? Sunshine. Bottoming for Bryce Sunshine.
Sunshine.
And he would also just like he would relate to people, like he knows that people just kind of want like something positive. They don't necessarily need to know like the exact weather, so he'd just be like 7-day forecast, more like 7-day snorecast. Nobody cares about that. Y'all like Fortnite?
Nah, but I'm kidding. Like he's committed to his job. Like
He's committed. Like he does
Yeah.
give you it, but he also likes to play with it. He gives it a little twist, a little spin. He slaps it, bops it, twists it.
Yeah, so after he says that, he's just like, nah, I'm just kidding, y'all. Here's the 7-day forecast for realsies.
I had to do the weather one time for the school news. I was usually the either running director or anchor. Had to do the weather once. Biffed it so fucking hard.
Okay, how? But how?
Hell, you have to tell us.
Well, because you know how I'm always the one that's like, Tori, stop swearing. Oh, fuck. Why'd that happen? Yeah. Like, I don't recognize that I'm swearing.
Of course.
Also, for context, your mother let you swear from like basically 8. Like your mom, you used to swear around your mom and at your mom in ways that made me very uncomfortable when we first started hanging
Because
out.
we're joking. Me and my mom.
Yeah, you were like,
joke.
you're like, shut up, mom, quit being such a fucking bitch all the time. And and then she would laugh, and I was like, what's happening?
Did Tyler pop out like as a child, just like, fuck you, where's my jewel?
Well, no, he popped out in a pair of Bermuda shorts and a pair of really ugly glasses that he was damn sure were cool. And he did that for some time.
Hey guys, does anyone have any world records in Wii Sports? I really liked Wii Sports.
Didn't we
Cool.
all, though? Didn't we all love it?
Kind of loved it.
We all know the theme song off the top of our head, Tyler. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna, as a quick aside, I just gotta say, Nintendo, with every release they have, somehow they have some like fucking mind engineers that work for them, because every game they release and every console they release, their music is my default music. Like that's just, it's the default sound of my brain that they always seem to just have.
Nintendo, like one of the things Nintendo does absolutely best as a company is just music, like period. Like across all the games, all the
even
apps,
just the
everything.
think about how satisfying the Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
like that little
exactly. Their
click,
sound
it's like,
design is fucking impeccable.
Yeah, they always unlock what your default brain like thinks things sound like. It's incredible.
Even their hidden shit, like on the GameCube, when you hold Z as it's booting up and it makes like the monkey sounds.
Or if you have 4 players plugged in and hold it, it becomes that like samurai Bushido thing.
I never had 4 friends.
I mean, I didn't either. I just had 4 controllers.
Did you do it yourself?
No.
Did you do it yourself?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking chill, Tay. Like, you know, sometimes when I'm feeling down, like, I just like to be by myself, and I do things that bring me joy, too. Anyway, peace out, guys.
Hey, thanks, Bryce. You wanna come over later?
Can't, got sex plans, buddy.
I mean, that's what I was inviting you over for.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just totally booked the rest of this week. But hey, on my G calendar, you could totally book a time
He's
there.
got a public fucking G calendar.
Yeah. And you book your service with him.
Because he's always just pennyboarding from one sexual encounter to the next.
And it's so fucking rad.
And it's going to be annoying to some people out there, but he's got an incredible refractory period. He can be up and running within the hour.
Pennyboarding to sex is the next band name that I'm calling.
Too bad I just called it right now, though.
I already did, though.
You said that's going to be the next one you're calling.
Fuck.
Yeah, Tyler gets me on technicalities, which
Yeah,
means
you're
in
right.
turn, this is like the relationship here is Tyler's the oldest brother, I'm the middle brother, you're the little sister, and so I get the bully, and then I need to bully back, so I channel it towards you.
But Tyler and I sometimes have mutual bullyings to you.
Yeah, that's what big and little brothers do.
Yeah.
Or siblings.
Tori, did you just vape in my podcast?
Yeah, what
yeah,
the fuck?
fucking yeah, I did, dude.
You just
I do
you just
my
absolutely
absolute
Yeah,
damn
just fucking vape,
best
dude.
to keep
Yeah.
my mic etiquette up, and you're just like chuffing.
I'm just
sick
fucking
you're just
vaping.
shuffling in it.
I'm just feeling fucking so loose because of my vaccine. And maybe it's not loose, maybe it's like side effects, but like whatever it is.
Yeah, you're turning into a liberal anarchist with no regards for rules because of Joe Biden's cum in your arm.
That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's a lot to unpack. The dude's hung. look, we all know it. He got a huge dick, and there's no problem saying it.
That's the thing I don't like to admit is that I think, like, I know and you know, even no matter how you feel about any of the American presidents, every single one of them, without fail, has been hung as shit, except for Ulysses S. Grant.
I don't know. You ever seen, like, Zachary Taylor or whatever? Tiny ass dick.
Is Zachary? I'm pretty sure Zachary Taylor is like the voice of Aang.
Dude, I don't know. There's like it's like a William Zachary Taylor or something that was a president. It was like the 9th president. No one knows presidents like 6 through 11. Those were kind of a wash.
You know what's really embarrassing? I guarantee you, if you go to any other country on the planet and they're like, hey, who was the 5th leader of your country? They'd just be able to rattle it off like it's common knowledge. But if you go to America and ask someone, hey, who was the 16th president? They'd be like, dog, I don't fucking know.
Abe Lincoln.
I don't think anyone knows that shit because they're just dead. I don't give a shit. I know Andrew Johnson, whatever the fuck his name is, because he was a huge piece of shit.
Yeah, it sounds like you know him.
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson Johnson, whatever it is. I know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it also, Tay, you said the 16th president. Isn't that Lincoln?
See, I don't even know. That's what's embarrassing about it.
I don't think anyone knows. Like, you wouldn't be able to hop on over to ye old London town and say, hey, who was prime minister in 1970? They'd be like, I don't fucking know. I just know Theresa May came around and she literally was the devil.
I mean,
that's all anyone knows.
They have a bit of an easier time, though, because they could just be, you could ask them, who's the leader of England for the past 600 years? They'd just be like, oh, it's the Queen.
They'd be like, mate,
True.
fuck Meghan Markle.
They just say the Queen.
Yeah.
They have it so easy.
You know, the one ruler we've had since the beginning of time.
It's a queen, mate. In it.
She's always been, she always will be, mate. Don't question it.
If you're wondering how I fucked up the weather, it's because I did say fuck when I missed one of them.
Yeah, I was
words.
wondering when we would get back
Okay,
to
but break
that.
it down. But break it down. When,
So
how, what happened?
Lots of people don't know this, but the numbers behind you or behind the weatherman, they're not actually there. You don't see
Bullshit.
that.
How do they do
I
it?
don't believe you for a fucking moment.
Not a lot of people know that. The numbers aren't really there. There's a very small monitor that you're looking at, and that's what tells you the numbers. And I was like, I can't read that. I have very bad eyes. And it was the smallest fucking CCTV monitor that was like my reference monitor.
Sick.
And my eyes suck. So I'm trying to read these like the 7-day forecast. So like all the letters are super small already because it's a CCTV, but then you jam pack like the whole 7-day forecast in there, and it's like those are not even shapes. Those are just white blotches that you're expecting me to read.
Were you wearing your glasses at the time?
Contacts.
Okay, because but even, well, like with your contacts, I feel like that should be a little bit easier. Like when my contacts are out, I had to go to the eye doctor a few weeks ago, and they asked me what's the highest line I could read, and I had to respond with like, "Where's the chart?" Like I couldn't even see that. Everything. I'm like legally blind without contacts. But if you have your contacts in, that's supposed to get you to the point where like you can drive and function.
When's the last time that you looked at a CCTV, though, Tori?
Every day, I'm super poor.
Yeah, it was like an old ass CCTV. So like the resolution is already like maybe 100, maybe
Barely.
if that. Like I can fucking see more like dashes in the screen than anything. And I forgot all context, and it's going to be like, I don't know, maybe in the 40s, and it was like April, so I was like, it's going to be 70 something. Let's move over to this way. And then I stepped the wrong way, and I was like,
Oh boy. I think that would really fuck me up.
it's because I need to go this way. You see, the cameras are reversed. Okay, fuck, whatever.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And then I got in trouble.
Yeah, but you did.
Did they get you in like big trouble, or did they just give you a stern like, "Hey, you can't do that," and you were like, "I didn't try."
They already kind of weren't super fond of.
Oh, they didn't love Tyler's brand already. Okay,
They didn't.
All right.
They didn't like my brand of hosting the news when I would
Sure.
host it because I once said turn up, as like turn up, just fun teen lingo.
Yeah, you're relating.
Hey, are we talking about when you were elementary school aged or like 2 weeks ago?
High school.
And you went to
High school.
Oh, it's high school.
news.
Okay, I was confused because I had
You're confused because I was also 6th grade student council president, so I did get to read the morning announcements over the intercom
right
in
and
6th grade.
and the TV program that I had in my school growing up was elementary school, so I just assumed that it was the same for everybody. And I'm imagining like I don't know, 8-year-old Tyler Mathieson on a camera being like, "It's gonna be 70. I walked the wrong way. Fuck. Bye."
Oopsie daisy. No, it was high school, and I said on my outro, because I always had a different outro, and one of them I was just like, all right, you know what it is. Show up to the homecoming game tonight, guys. All right, turn up. And that was my sign off. Because that was the popular lingo back in 2014.
Yeah, you're just being ironic, just being fun.
You're just keeping it hip.
And then they handed me a suspension for that because they said I was encouraging the student body to drink underage.
Cool.
They suspended you?
Yeah, I got a suspension for that one.
How long?
2 days.
Don't you love how their zero tolerance policies actually just means intolerant?
Yeah, it was they handed me, and they did it in the most public way possible because they wanted the whole
They
school to
executed
know.
you.
Oh my God, they made an example of you. They basically dangled your burnt corpse in front of like the castle.
They burnt you
They
at the stake
literally
in the
did.
in the gymnasium.
They made an example of me. Like, because the news aired at the end of first period, or very end of first period. So I would go to the TV studio, and then I would always be like 10 minutes late to my second period. So then, like, I show up to second period, I'm there for like 5 minutes, and then whole school intercom, Tyler Mathieson, please report to the administrator's office, Tyler Mathieson. And I was like, okay, that's excessive. Like, you know what class I'm in. You could have just come and got me.
My agent will be hearing about this.
Did you know that it was going to be a problem when you said it?
No, because but I think what happened is it got around because when I got out and I went to my second period class, people were like, oh shit, you said turn up. And I was like, yeah, I said turn up. And people were being like, oh, crazy. So I think they had asked a student
what does that
what does
mean?
that
Yeah.
mean?
And they asked the one preppy
They
girl.
asked the dorkiest
Yeah.
kid.
They were like, they should have seen him and been like, this guy's wearing Bermuda shorts. He doesn't know what he's saying.
They could have no, don't ask the fucking nerd what it means. Don't ask the dorky kid. Don't ask the weird kid that's for some reason in the lunchroom right now when no one is having lunch.
That's very specific.
Hey, look, I saw it a lot. There was someone who would sit in the lunchroom and play guitar, and they didn't know how to play guitar, so they
Oh.
kept playing Smoke on the Water.
Perfect.
Fuck yeah. That's my move right there.
I'll
I'll remember that till the day I die.
I had a study hall in my later years of high school, and I didn't really have much to study for, so I'd go to the lunchroom, but I would just watch videos on my phone and laugh out loud
And play guitar and stuff.
no, I would play maybe Guitar Hero mobile.
Ugh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
I never got to have a study period like that, but I lived directly across the street from my school. So I just got to walk home, and I was a teacher aide for my cousin. So I just never went, not once the entire year.
Nice. See, I don't know if I would have liked that or hated that. Cause sure, your house is right there and you can be like, hey guys, it's lunchtime, let's go play Smash Bros. That'd be fucking rad as hell. But then you walk home at the end of a school day, and as you're laying down for bed, you look out your window, and there's the hellhole that you spend 8+ hours a day right across the street from you. You can't escape.
Nah, it was pretty sick.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, Tay, I think the only reason you think that is because you were
I was bullied.
well, yeah, because you were bullied.
Yeah.
Tori owned that place. Tori was the king.
I was a fucking king in high school, Tay. You should have seen me.
Tory
Man.
was the prom king every year, even before he went.
How the
Yep.
mighty have fallen. Anyway, how was
No, now
how
they're
was-
like- now people are gonna see me at my reunion and be like, "Oh my god, are you? Sorry, are you a podcaster?"
I was
Will
gonna
you-
say.
Will you sign my breasts?
Oh my god. You do Shapeless mod reviews, right? That's you?
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I love
I re-
Skyrim.
I remember 25 years ago when it came out. I just can't believe you're still playing it. That's so cool.
It's so retro of you. Oh my god. I think it's kind of sexy. Oh my god. Sorry, I've had a few glasses of wine.
I would jump out the fucking window, dude. I don't care what floor we're on.
I just think it's like so cool because like there's such limited mods you can find on PS4, and you guys make it so easy for me to find them. And I'm sorry, I'm being too flattering.
She takes off her wedding ring.
As we're talking, she works it off her finger.
And she has to work it out. Like it's been on there for some
Yeah,
time. You
it's
gotta
not
like
She's
subtle
clearly
at
this ain't a
everything.
new marriage. This ain't it's not lubed up already.
No. This
will-
is a very faithful marriage until Tory Thompson of Shapeless Skyrim walks in.
Yeah. Will you sign my DualShock?
Now my goal is to go to Tay's high school reunion
Yes.
and be cooler than Tay
Yes.
at her
Yes.
high school reunion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Just show
not
up.
hard
I
to
didn't even
do.
go to the high
Tay,
school.
That's not hard to do at all.
Tay, can I be your date to your 10th reunion?
Fuck it, sure.
Yes.
Hey, Tori, remember when your high school did a 5-year anniversary last year? And
That-
they went
Jesus
to Applebee's?
Christ.
That's
And they went to Applebee's?
No, they didn't go to Applebee's. They went to Cowboy Jack's,
Yeah.
which is worse. Which is worse objectively.
Oh, speaking of, to get this out of the way, Tori, when you do take me as a date to my high school reunion after 15 years of being there, you are taking me to Red Lobster and you are buying me a margarita and I am wearing a pretty dress.
Yeah, I think that seems fair. But let me tell you this:
And you
you
will
will be
fuck me.
belittled most of the night.
What was that?
You will be belittled most of the night.
That's fair. I would be used to it going back to my high school.
No, when Tori says you're going to be belittled, he means like you're going to be his little.
You're going to
like-
be socially bottomed for an entire evening.
Hot. Anyway.
and then physically bottomed. Tori is expecting to go back to his kingly high school days where he just sleeps with the whole goddamn student body.
I was fucking everyone. Students, faculty, janitors.
Cool. I hated high school, I think.
Coaches.
Well, they initiated.
Coaches always initiate. They're all fucking creeps. Especially gymnastics coaches. They're all fucking creeps. Every single one of them. I stand by that.
Look, that's a baseless claim, but hey, all gymnastic coaches perverts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I don't think
that's
it
just
is. Have you
fair.
ever seen the Weight of Gold, the documentary?
Nope.
No, but I know they're all perverts.
Can I guess? Can I guess what the plot is?
Tyler just did.
Ah, got it.
They're all perverts.
They all perverts. They all fucked up.
Now, this has been a well. Hello and welcome to Health Hacks. Your
Oh.
tips for
Oh,
wellness
okay. Oh.
today.
This is like when you open the door and you weren't expecting anyone, but it's not anyone you wanted to see, and you open the door. It's like, oh, hi, how can I help you? That's how I'm feeling right now with Tyler
Yeah,
introducing
yeah.
the health hacks.
I'm excited for it because I get depressed trying to find him.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you very mad.
Great.
Perfect.
This was recommended in our Discord actually, which is
Oh, shit, how'd I miss that
fantastic.
one?
And this was suggested by Medium Mac. Thank you very much for that.
Hello.
I don't know who Medium.
You guys
That was great. This is suggested by me, Mac. Hello.
Tay,
Notice me.
Tay, you don't wonder why you were bullied in high school, right?
No, not at
It's
all.
not a mystery, right?
It's not. We don't need a sleuth for that one.
I have high school stories that I'm not comfortable sharing, not because they're like gross or anything, but it's just way too on brand for why I got bullied, and I don't want to bring into the limelight.
Well, yeah, you did just say hello, really nervously
Oh.
in a recorded medium where you're not even in the same room with anyone and you still stumbled over a hello.
See, that's another topic I actually want to bring up. I'm going to write it down. I want to do a Baseless Claims live episode. Continue.
Welcome to Health Hacks. Our tip for wellness, we're talking about reality shifting.
Whoa.
Now,
That's some Avengers shit.
do either of you know what reality shifting is?
No, I don't.
Is that where you close your eyes, click your heels together, and say, I wish I was home at work, and then you open your eyes and you're even more depressed than you were before?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Fuck shit. Really?
It originated on TikTok. It's very popular with the kids, and then the millennials got their hands on it, and we all know how they do their nasty business and then make everything suck.
Their chubby, sweaty hands, and they just, ugh.
The millennials ruin everything, and
Hashtag not all millennials.
shut up, boomer. Anywho, reality shifting originated on TikTok, and what it is it's instructional videos or scripts to help you shift your reality into something that you would much prefer to be doing. So, similar to meditation,
Or JOI.
lucid dreaming, or, yes, for those uninitiated, JOI means Jack Off Initiative. You are given
It's a new
instructions.
thing. We're starting to get kids to get their hands off the crotches.
For example, say I have an orange and an apple to choose from. Choosing the apple would shift me into the reality where I choose the apple, while at the same time creating alternate realities where, for example, I choose the orange, or I choose both fruits, or maybe I choose neither. Because of these infinite possibilities, anything we can imagine exists in some faraway reality. Many people say they have shifted to a reality where they're a student at Hogwarts with the ability to use magic and fly on broomsticks. The sky's the limit for where you can go.
Isn't that just called daydreaming, my guy?
That's my biggest gripe with it, is like, we'll get into some questions, but that's my biggest gripe, is that it's like, bro, it's not, don't try and make it sound cooler. You're just daydreaming.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Everyone does that.
Yeah.
Everyone does. Like they're trying to make it like that Community episode where they like fucking throw the dice and
Oh, yeah.
there's like 6 new realities or something like. It's like, no, you're just daydreaming about like maybe I'll eat an apple, which is like not even a good daydream.
I reality shifted in another timeline to be a Hogwarts student, and I'm this, that, the other thing. Dog, I reality shifted into a different conversation. Bye.
I reality shifted where I also go to Hogwarts and I fucking killed you because you just said that.
I killed your Hogwarts reality shift.
Because, hey, when the millennials get involved, why do they always got to bring fucking Harry Potter into it?
That is one of my biggest frustrations with the world today. And I know there's a lot more I should be caring about, but it's mostly that Harry Potter is referenced.
Read another book.
I think
Any other book.
We should move on from aforementioned creator, too. Because, of her
Move
cool
on.
views.
She's a fucking turf. Move on.
Bad lady.
While I have not shifted myself, still working on it, I like to believe
So it's like
that
theoretical, really.
Well, it's like, well, I haven't really done it myself, but here's an article where I tell you how to do it. Also, using the term, I have not shifted myself, it's essentially, I have not shitted myself. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, no, I have not shifted myself is objectively funny.
I have not shitted myself, I swear. I swear I didn't do it.
I did not shitted, I did not farted, and I did not coon.
No, stop making fun of me. I'm shifting into a reality where I didn't shit myself.
Which is this one. Fuck, bye.
I have gathered a lot of information from people who claim to have successfully shifted. Whether or not you choose to believe in shifting and the things I'm writing about this is up to you. This does sound like a wild idea, almost too good to be true.
Because it is.
While I would love for shifting to be real and will keep hoping that it is, sometimes it's hard to wrap my head around the idea that this phenomenon is even possible. so I totally understand any skepticism you may have. As for those who are believers, I hope this article helps you learn a few things, maybe even get you to successfully shift.
God damn it. Every time you read shift.
I've shifted into a reality before you started talking.
It's too similar to, like, I hope you guys can successfully shit. I would love it if you could. Now, here's a quick Q&A about shifting.
Great.
Does shift... God damn it! Why is it always the shit jokes with us? We can't get away.
It's a low bar of comedy for sure.
Super low bar of comedy.
Does shifting go against my religion? No.
Oh my God.
Shifting does not praise any god. It is not religious whatsoever. It's more science than anything.
Wow.
Is it?
Is it?
I have
Hey,
to
is
believe
it?
that. I have to take their word for it. The bar for journalism is incredibly low, but I'm going to believe it.
Are we saying this is a scientific thing? Like when kids go outside and they're like, okay, I'm an army soldier. I have a force field and I killed you. That's scientific? Really? I don't know about that.
Well, I believe it is. That's just my beliefs, Tyler. You can't.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do can change that.
Is shifting dangerous? Aside,
God damn it!
aside from being mentally exhausting when you come back, shifting is not dangerous whatsoever. Some creators on TikTok claim that you can get stuck in your desired reality, but that's just simply false. You can make a safe word to come back
Oh
to your
my
constant
fucking
reality.
God.
Or just simply think really hard and set your intentions on coming back. No matter what you do, whether you choose to stay in your desired reality for a day or whether you choose to stay in your desired reality for a lifetime, you will come back no matter what. Dying in your
No,
desired reality
No, it does not
will
say
result
this. You're making that up. You're making that one up.
in waking up in your constant reality.
No, that's not
No,
real.
this isn't Inception. No.
If you die in your reality shift, you die for real.
And also, like, not to make light of this, but like, if that is what's happening, you have schizophrenia.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's just like people just want something to do and they're like, oh, I'm at Hogwarts.
Oh, I'm in Animal Crossing.
Sure.
But what's giving them the need, that craving to like, no, I was like there. I didn't even know what was reality and what wasn't anymore. Like, why would anyone even fucking lie about that? What are they getting
Because
from it? Like
the
TikTok
world
clout?
is a horrible place and
Sure.
everyone likes attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cleared it up.
All right, now that we did that, here's some tips for your shifting journey.
Jesus Christ.
Drink lots of water.
my fucking
Drinking
God.
water is said to raise one's vibrations to get into a
What?
Oh my
positive mood and be
God.
less negative. Raising vibrations supposedly allows people to shift with less difficulty. Drinking water.
Second, listen to Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Shifting can be very tiring mentally, so it's good to stay hydrated when attempting to shift
get
to make
over
sure your body isn't exhausted if and when you shift. This sounds like shitting!
I was gonna say I can't get over it. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Why did you have to put that in my head before we started?
This is a joke article. This has got to be. Like, it sounds too much like they are trying to make the joke that they're saying shitting. Like, make sure to drink a lot of water if you're going to be shitting for a while.
Take off your shirt.
Sometimes you'll shift so hard it hurts. Sometimes you'll have a wet, tacky shift.
Take breaks. As I previously mentioned, attempting to shift and shifting successfully can be extremely draining. I've seen numerous people explain that they've passed out due to overworking their minds.
You can't keep reading this. You can't keep reading this.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, God.
There are certain symptoms when you're trying to shift that will let you know when... Hold on. You got to let me do the full sentence, okay?
I don't know if I have the power.
Let me do the full sentence.
Okay.
There are certain symptoms when you're trying to shift that will let you know when you're getting close. Some of these feelings include weightlessness or heavy tingliness, feeling as though you're spinning or falling, hearing voices or sounds associated with your desired reality, seeing flashes of light, etc. Not everyone will experience the same symptoms. Yeah, because you're all making it up.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Because-
symptoms may include dizziness, feeling completely balanced, lying down, standing up, sitting down, knee hurting, arm hurting, knee not hurting, and just like covering fucking everything.
Side effects might include stinking of absolute bullshit.
Bullshit.
You're stinky
Bull-
with
bullshit,
bullshit.
Yeah,
Tyler.
it's bullshit.
I'm sorry, I should have stayed on brand.
I shifted into the reality where you landed that joke. You fucking
Yeah,
nailed it.
You fucking nailed it, my guy.
Hold on, if I think about it really hard, I'm at Hogwarts and Patrona Bajumba. I nailed the joke.
That is horrible.
So are those bad movies.
Yeah.
So were those movies. As I mentioned before, some shifting methods will have you go to sleep in order to work, and some will have you stay awake. It's just like every sentence, they're like, sometimes you will be hot and sometimes you will be cold.
Yeah, you will feel light or heavy.
Sometimes you will shift really hard and sometimes you will not shift so hard.
Your yes and then your no.
This is the nature of shifting realities because nothing is certain and there is always another reality where you did the opposite thing.
Oh, look, it's that hat that talks to you.
Oh, whoa, they got all their cool wands and robes out, and look at me. I'm now the first head boy that does get the big trophy at the end.
They just named me King Hufflepuff, and now I marry Robert Pattinson's character.
I just don't know how you can successfully convince yourself. Like, it's like meditating. Like, yes, meditating is a real thing, but meditating where you, like, go into the fucking avatar state? Nah, man. It's just to chill out.
Look, I really wanted that to be true when I was a
Yeah,
kid,
same.
so I've definitely tried shifting into that reality. It ain't true.
I tried shifting into the Naruto reality. That didn't go so well. See, I was bullied in high school. Could you tell?
No,
I'll
I would
bully you
never been
fucking
able
now if you bring that up again.
It's just the rest of the article talks about, like, okay, so like when you're shifting, you might smell a specific scent of like mint or cinnamon, and then that will
bullshit.
be yeah.
If you're shifting and you get really hot and you smell burnt toast, that's a heart attack.
It's a stroke.
You left the stove on. You should go check that out. But maybe if your house blows up in your constant reality, maybe you stay alive in your desired reality.
Whoa.
It's just like
Harmful?
convincing people to be like, I'm just make believing. Like, yeah, we all daydream. I daydream all the time about specific things, but it's like I'm not telling myself, no, I'm in like a completely different reality right now. Like, I'm totally like Tory in this reality, like
I'm unemployed, but in my other reality, I have a 6-figure job.
yeah, exactly. Like in this reality, I can actually grow more facial hair than Tory. So take that.
Yeah, it creates a very harmful line that we can't, like, it's something that we cannot, like, meditation, you can be like, yeah, like, I see how that's good for clearing your head and getting your thoughts, like, all that kind of stuff. This is like, oh no, this is bad. Like, this is going to be a problem if people start, like, really hopping on board with this. We're like, no. In his reality, he didn't hit you with his car.
As a society, guys, we can't cross that line of being like, no, I'm in a different reality right now. Look, I get it. We're all hanging on by an extremely thin and frayed thread to our current reality. I get it. The world sucks, but we can't just piece out of this one and say, nah, I'm actually at Hogwarts right now.
The only reality we can say we escape to is virtual reality, but you have to have a headset for that, and I guarantee not everyone has one. But if you do throw on a headset after you get into a car accident, they cannot fault you.
That's true. If I hop into Batman Arkham VR and they're like, you just killed, that was vehicular manslaughter, I'm like, nah, Batarang.
I'm Batman.
I was just driving the Batmobile. This was a video game.
I was just driving the Batmobile. What are you gonna do about it, Commissioner?
Bang, bang,
Gordon?
bang, bang, bang.
Look, health hacks always ends bad. You all know
Yeah,
this.
it
There's
makes me
never like a
mad.
happy ending with health hacks. It's always just, hey, this is a shitty scam that someone's going to try and monetize real quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if someone tries to like, get you to sign up for their like, oh, this is my like shifting class. I'm going to help you to shift. Guys, don't sign up.
Please contact us, and we will. We'll be your legal representatives on that one.
Just drink prune juice.
No, you got to drink water. It keeps you really hydrated. It can increase vibration.
There's a lot of bad vibrations in this podcast right now, and I'd
Yeah.
like to just kind of like I'd like to shift into
the
Yeah,
outro.
I'd like to shift into the outro as well. So thank you so much for listening to the show. Go ahead and leave us a like, favorite, comment, and or review. It really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, helps us beat the cool algorithms that now dictate our lives. So please leave a comment as well so we have more content to talk about.
And whatever podcatcher you listen to this on, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever it might be, please give us a follow on that platform. And also check out the YouTube channel, Shapeless Media, that goes along with this podcast, where we have loads of videos for you to check out. And also go check out our Discord, where you as you saw by today, you can go on there and you can suggest topics and like send links to articles and stuff for health hacks or liquor store reviews or Sword Watch or whatever it might be. We might talk about it on the show.
The other way you can support this podcast is with your fat wallet, Mr. Moneybags. Look, we want your money.
Look, we all know that you just got your $1,400 stimulus check. That is legally ours now.
Yeah.
You listen to the show, it's ours now.
If you have ever listened to Baseless Claim, if you've ever laughed at one of my jokes, you owe me your stimulus check. That's just the fucking
Or more
fact.
likely, if you've ever laughed at either Tory or I instead.
No, if you've ever laughed at one of my jokes, I get the whole thing.
No, I think it's mostly I didn't get my stimulus checks. You guys did, so I think if anyone, I should get it.
Well, look, you're employed, okay?
Yeah.
You're a Mr. Moneybags in yourself. I'm the only one that's unemployed, so I get the audience stimulus checks. And you can send those to me directly. I don't want you to buy pod decks with it. But if you wanted to buy pod decks for whatever reason, hey, you can go to poddecks.com. Use code SWORDWATCH at checkout. Get 10% off your first order. Pod decks, look, they give you podcast topics, suggestions, questions. There's a bunch of wacky stuff. If you want to, like, maybe start a podcast this year, it's the hot ticket item. Everyone's hopping on that wagon. You can help yourself out. Get some pod decks. Give yourself some content. Look, we all know you're not funny by yourself. You're going to need the help.
Wow, okay.
You guys ready for the pod deck last laugh?
Usually.
Have you ever had a "this can't be happening" moment? And what was it?
When I found out that I was actually the head boy at Hogwarts.
My moment is when Bryce Sunshine laid me down in bed and looked deep into my eyes and said, "Hey, girl, there's a storm front coming in."
I would have thought for Tyler, it definitely would have been when his sister walked in on him getting a beach.
Whoa!